so I'm just basically going to back you up.
You're out of nothing. You got nothing.
I
stole your line this time.
Got all the stuff.
This time, we'll do the A. Scott Gordon, you go.
Oh, okay.
Good evening. I'm your lead anchor, and this is not when I'm supposed to be talking.
Good job, a-hole.
That's going to be a usable clip, actually.
Dude,
all right.
My favorite stuff is when we fuck it up. I hate it when we get it right. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. We're going to do the 5, 4.
Okay, and then I turn it to clap.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Strawberries and bananas.
Snap.
Strawberries and bananas.
Strawberries and bananas.
Strawberries and bananas.
Strawberries and bananas.
Strawberries and... You're so unoriginal. You just gotta steal my thing.
Oh, yeah? Which thing are you even talking about here?
I don't...
You know what? Someday I'm going to have your parking space, too. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take your car. I'm going to take your...
What? Good evening. I'm your lead anchor, A. Scott McGee.
And I'm your assistant lead anchor, Gordon Mackey.
And this is the Southern Oregon News Network.
Thanks for tuning in. We're always excited to see your shining eyes and beautiful faces.
All right, now for tonight's headlines. Sell your poop, make $13,000 a year.
Don't worry, folks. They're not weirdos. This is a totally normal thing to do.
Also, lost sequel to To Kill a Mockingbird found. Turns out it was in the archive with the original manuscript all along.
Yeah, you're not supposed to tell them that. That's like the reveal that we do at the end of the actual show experience there.
Correct.
Well, that one's a bust.
Sorry about that.
In better news, 2 American sisters deported after a news photo shoot.
That would have been less scandalous.
Yes, 2 American sisters deported after doing a nude photo shoot in Angkor Wat.
Angkor what?
Angkor Wat.
But first, school lunches around the world. How do what your kids are eating for lunch stack up to the rest of the world?
That really sucked. I'd do that one again.
Probably.
But
You're gonna do?
are you gonna do it?
I don't know.
School lunches. You should do that one because that was terrible.
Whatever. Family kidnaps son to teach him a lesson.
Oh, you forgot all about the school lunches again.
Oh, school lunches around the world. How do what your kids are eating for lunch stack up to what French kids are eating?
I don't know about you kids born in the 80s, but I remember they had a limited run of the giant Oreo, a sandwich-sized Oreo cookie that ended up giving most kids a minor hemorrhaging, and it was pulled from the market. I myself enjoyed it for 2 straight months.
In a country that considers ketchup a vegetable, how does your kid's school lunch stack up to the rest of the world?
In a country that considers the rhubarb a lost idol of a civilization better forgotten, how does your kid's lunch stack up to the rest of the school lunch eating world?
The hell's rhubarb?
I don't even know.
Oh.
I think it's a root vegetable of some kind.
So not.
I don't know what a rhubarb is.
Really?
No, it's
Oh,
a
it's
root vegetable.
delicious. No, it's not.
Let's see.
You can make pies out of it. It's like kale. It's like oversized kale.
No, it's
Chard.
not.
Yeah,
Are
it's
you
like-
kidding me?
It's like giant leaves like chard, and you use the stems.
Hey, producer, does anybody know what a rhubarb is?
Can somebody run out and get this fool some rhubarb?
I don't actually believe, I know that it goes into a pie, but I am convinced it's a root vegetable of
Only
some kind.
good with strawberries, though.
There is a rhubarb cider.
That sounds nasty.
And it is. Now on to our favorite part of the show, one that I'm always trembling with excitement to get to, is the 6 things that could change your life.
Or have no effect on your life whatsoever.
The special focus of today's 6 things is interesting kitchen items. Are we ready for them?
I know I'm not.
I know I am. One of the items on our list I already own. I get up in the morning in my chonies and I make it in the kitchen. It's a skull and crossbones egg beater. And when you tip the 2 eggs into the eye sockets of the skulls, it makes a perfect skull shape, which comforts me as I watch my Saturday morning cartoons.
Wow, you are basically a 30-year-old child.
I'm 33, and yes.
Next, custom rolling pins. Have you ever wanted your own pattern on your cookies? Well, now you can.
Not only can you, but that pattern can be repeated about 150 times per cookie sheet. Amazing.
That's some amazing value. Gordon is doing the next one.
Yes, I was giving a pause so we would cut it in the editing.
Oh, I get it. It was for dramatic effect.
Indeed. It was a flat-face pause.
Oh, well, that's okay. Whatever.
Now the Nessie soup ladle. In case your soup is too swampy, use Nessie to ladle it out right. I feel like an asshole even saying this story. That's a stupid invention, and I hate you for putting it on our list. Ha ha.
Huh. Mr. TT Infuser, did you need a sweaty fat man soaking in your tea? Well, now you can.
Man, well done.
Sorry, that didn't work at all.
The Spartan knife holder. I, for one, think that the point of this is very obvious. For those of you men who don't spend enough time stabbing small wooden men, now's your chance. Also works for women. The Spartan knife holder. Perfect for the warring kitchen spirit. A lot of power nodding going on here. That's usable footage.
Bling bling jewels. Do you need to spice up your glass of something?
No, there's nothing spicy about ice cubes. There's absolutely nothing. You spice was the wrong word to
If you
choose
put
there.
spice in your ice, you're
No,
gonna
that's it. You're
regret
done.
Yeah.
Although it does go well in a good Bloody Mary.
Mitten ice tongs. That just looks ridiculous.
Indeed it does. But it does go well with the bling bling ice cubes. If you're not feeling G enough when you're drinking your iced tea, get with it. Bling bling ice from Bling
Company.
Co.
Runny nose yolk separator. Was separating your yolks from your whites not nasty enough? Well, this device will definitely make you think twice about it.
It's a very good. Did I say very good? I did. I did say very good. What was it actually called again?
What are we talking about?
The runny nose. Let's do that one again.
Oh.
That's a fun one.
Oh.
Go for it.
The runny nose yolk separator.
You were a lot more interesting on the first take of that.
Well, now I've used it all up.
Oh. The runny nose yolk separator. A perfect device to bring out when the mother-in-law comes over and insists on staying for breakfast. Looks gross.
The runny nose yolk separator. Do you have too much clay Do you have too much clay laying around and you need to make something ugly?
That was a stretch.
Sorry.
Let's see.
Stamps for your toast. Is your breakfast too boring? Do you not have creepy three-dimensional art popping out of your sandwiches?
You got to commit to that line. That was a good one. I really liked where you're going with that one. Try it again.
Okay.
I'll
Are
back
your sandwiches not creepy enough?
I think so.
The toast stamp in, let's see, different designs such as Panda, the Virgin Mary, Union Jack, maybe you need a Paris theme, or etc.
For me, when I wake up in the morning and I don't have enough panda in my situation, I freak out. And why wait and sit through another boring meal when you could have toast that looks like endangered animals? Panda toast. Thank you, Southern Oregon.
Is that from Oregon?
Everything's from Southern Oregon.
Everything good, anyway.
Now, the most important invention probably ever produced, pizza scissors. For those of you who haven't figured out how to use a rolling knife or any kind of other cutting implement, the pizza scissor. Perfect for nothing.
That's unnecessary.
Completely.
I think it's called pizza wheel, too. Rolling knife?
Rolling knife?
Is that a Midwest thing?
Ah, it's a knife that rolls. What else are you going to call it?
I don't
Pizza
know.
wheel? That sounds crazy.
The hot man trivet.
What the hell?
Not what it sounds.
What is that?
Remember it's the little metal dude that holds up your pot?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I kind of like this one.
It's hilarious.
I should have seen it on the teleprompter immediately behind me, but the eyes in the back of my head are covered with my jaunty hat.
Somebody forgot to bring the graphics.
Somebody forgot to bring his glasses. Hot man trivet. Perfect for holding. Hot man trivet. Put it under your pan. Hot. Man.
The Triceratops corn holder.
Yay! If you think you want to take the kids out to see the new Jurassic World coming out in June, which I personally am marking every single day off of my calendar until it shows up, because I'm excited to see the Velociraptors again. P.S. I hear that they're going to be good guys this time. The Triceratops corn holder. Nice.
Jurassic World?
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
the one with the guy from Parks and Rec?
You could say he's from Parks and Rec, or you could say that he was the awesome lead of the, what is that called? The Intergalactic
Jurassic World?
No. No, we just said that. No, he's that movie that was so good that just came out.
Oh, the one with the guy in it.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Okay, I have
Yeah,
no idea
space
what
guy.
you're talking about.
Star-Lord.
A story from Popular Mechanics, Super Steel. With the strength of titanium at 10th the cost, a South Korean team believes they've come up with a metallurgical cocktail made out of iron, carbon, aluminum, magnesium, nickel. That's too many metals.
That's a lot of metals.
They believe that they're able to make this super steel thing with existing equipment. Something about.
I feel like you didn't read your story before you did it. Shame on you. You're supposed to set an example for me. I'm a newbie and you're an old hat.
I don't like it when you call me old hat.
I don't like it when you steal my parking space.
It was never yours to begin with.
I ride a bicycle.
Do you want to do?
Let's
Matt Owl?
read it. Yeah, I'll read the
Al
owl one if you want to
Capone.
read that. Yeah. Let's read them twice so we actually know what we're saying. Salem Owl. Okay. Let's put up signs of the did.
Popular Mechanics reports super steel, a new advancement in a metallurgical cocktail that makes steel into an alloy that has the strength and flexibility of titanium at 1/10 the cost. Super steel, coming to a car or, I don't know, other thing made out of steel soon to you.
Why don't you do the owl one? I don't even know this story
Okay.
very well.
Salem owl attack makes national news. Rachel Maddow recently, I think I said Maddow. Rachel Maddow, damn it, now I can't not say it. Salem owl attack makes national news. MSNBC's Rachel Maddow, damn it.
It's Maddow. Rachel Maddow. Maddow.
Maddow.
Maddow.
Now it makes no sense at all.
Rachel
We said it too many
Maddow.
times. Anyway, according to MSNBC, Salem is freaking crazy sauce.
It's also full of gang-banging owls that will attack you when you go outside.
An innocent owl who was nesting in a tree in Salem has, quote, attacked several people encroaching on his territory. MSNBC's correspondent Rachel Maddow
Maddow?
recently weighed in. The show jokingly suggested that the city put up a sign. Recently, the city has secured rights to the show's idea for the sign and has now put up 20 of them.
The city of Salem is now aware that they're in constant danger from bloodthirsty owls, dropping down on them like weights of doom from the sky above.
Are you from Southern Oregon and are familiar with the signs in the park worrying you? Are you like me and live in Southern Oregon where the parks say, watch out for bear or watch out for cougar? Well, the pussies in Northern Oregon are freaking out about an owl.
Those pussies in Oregon, shit, I lost that one completely.
Just go on.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the steel one, though, because that's actually some really interesting news.
Oh, back to something that's actually interesting, super steel. Gordon wants to talk about it a little more.
You're putting me on the spot. I didn't read the notes either. Here's what's going down, people. For the last thousand years, we've considered steel to be the next big thing. That came very timely after iron and lead, which was a terrible idea. Lead didn't do much for us.
I thought it was invented only 150 years ago.
Well, that's Mr. Science over here knows when steel was made. Good job,
Just
science
saying,
guy.
It's kind of
Why don't you start a
basic
science show?
history, whatever.
Anyway, the moral of the story is since steel has been invented, we've taken it for granted that it's heavy, hard, and difficult to use.
That's what she said.
Now, a new invention called super steel will blow our expectations of steel out of the water. For those of you who've been breathlessly waiting for a new opportunity to make steel, here it is, super steel. The steel is a blend of nickel, titanium, and a bunch of other interesting alloys, and more importantly is 1/10 of the cost of normal steel. Car inventors No, inventors is not the word I should have used. Car manufacturers are very excited about this update as it will make the creation of cars not only safer but more cost-effective, allowing you, the car-driving innocent, to plow into a solid object without having your brains bowled out all over you. Isn't that neat? I think it's great. I've plowed into many solid objects, and also, that's what she said. Got you, fucker.
He did, in fact, get me.
That was a zing.
Okay. What, do you want to do Mad Owl?
The Mad Owl thing was pretty good. I think we
Okay.
actually nailed most of it.
A naming contest.
On the script, sorry. Do you know how much is left on the script?
Oh, tons. / none.
Almost none.
The naming contest came up with several alternatives, but the winner has been determined to be Al Capone.
Did you just pull that back in from the previous story we did like 15 minutes ago?
Something like that.
Amazing.
A close runner-up was Rachel Maddow.
Rachel Mad Owl.
I think I said it right that time. Rachel Mad Owl,
Mad Owl.
which is funny.
Very funny. If you're not laughing, then fuck you.
It's harsh.
I'm feeling spicy today.
Wow.
My jacket got zipped up
All
right.
right.
All right.
So you want to do the
Let's do the first one.
things?
'Cause
Or-
yeah, well, most of those we
Because
did
we still
okay.
have to do it from the 2 other cameras.
Oh,
And we're running
okay.
short
Yeah,
on time.
I guess let's switch to one of the cameras there. Start with me because I'm better looking and more interesting.
And a liar.
And a liar.
We're going to cut.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.